afternoon, everybody. Jason with Pinnacle Home Building again, and welcome back to our Morena Terrace project. We're here a couple days after our last visit, and our framers are ripping along through this project at this point. Walls are flying up, sheathing's going up, and we should be actually starting to set some floor joist for the second story. I'm gonna take you guys for a quick walk through the house on my GoPro. And then I've got the man behind the camera, Mr. Nick, doing some other video for me while we're out here. And I'll try and get into some of the framing details that we've started using and some of the reasons why. So real quick, I'm gonna give you guys a pan around, show you what we got going on. So our garage, we've got the walls actually built for the garage sitting over here, but we can't put them in yet, because when we go to build the second story, we need to be able to get materials on top of the floor joist with this handy dandy lull. And if we were to have our front wall in the garage here, we would never get our lull inside. So work smarter, not harder. Nobody wants to lug all that wood from the inside of the house up ladders to the top. So we will build the garage out once we're done with this. And you'll see we've got our two-story entryway framed out. The sheathing is actually hanging down further than the header for the window. That window opening is actually about 2 feet taller than it is. And we've got a nice large custom-made mahogany door with transom glass that wraps the whole arch along with the door. And we've got our bump out in the closet here. You'll see we still got a few walls left to finish for the exterior, and we've got a few walls left to finish for the interior as well, but they are cruising along. I am pumped to see the second story go up. I will build a set of temporary stairs in the garage just to get us into the house. So this is the inside of the main living area of the home. This is our area with the two-story great room. So we have 18-foot tall ceilings in this room, a bunch of big windows, natural light, master wing over on this side, bedroom, bathroom, huge walk-in closet. Again, this is our two-story entryway from the inside looking out. Staircase is going to be here. You'll have a catwalk that buzzes across here to take you to the two bedrooms and bathroom that are upstairs. Side over here is going to have the mechanical room. And then through here, we've got our breakfast nook, big windows looking out, kind of a dining room, huge island, massive kitchen in the back wall. I'm shooting from the hip, I think it's about 16-foot wall of cabinets and countertops in the back. Nice view while you're stuck here doing dishes. Got the woods behind you, and again, it's hard to see right now, especially through a camera, but you've actually got a great view of the lake just off the corner of the property. Once we do some cleanup of the shrubs, you'll get a much better view, especially in winter. Winter's got a fantastic view. But I'm going to take a step back here, kind of give you guys an idea of the size of the room. So yeah, we're going to be wide open from our kitchen wall here all the way to what's going to be another two-story wall there. That wall's going to have a fireplace on it. So just a big, huge open space. And then through here, laundry room, mud room, powder room, coat closets, kind of all your little nooks and crannies to keep the clutter out of the wide open house. So that's just a quick walk through the inside of the house. I'm going to jump down around the back so I can give you guys a perspective of how tall the house is from the back. And again, if you guys like these videos, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we're going to keep bringing you guys along for this whole project and our Winterberry project, which, you know, again, guys, it's going to be a couple weeks before we are out there getting onto framing. Kind of our area has a kind of a ridiculous housing boom going right now. People are building as fast as they can, and there's just not enough people in the framing industry out there to keep up with demand at this point. So you know, take a little bit of a delay and wait for our guys to be able to get over there. And you'll see our sheathing, you don't have a tape here yet. So when they build the walls, they sheathe them and then stand the walls up and let the sheathing hang down. Once we get done with the walls all the way around, we come back and we finish our nailing pattern on these. Once the nailing pattern's finished, we will come and we will tape that whole seam and roll the tape. Always roll the tape. Do not skip that step. It's very important. And here is kind of the view from the back of the house. She's a tall one. It's going to be broken up a little bit once we finish, or actually once we even start, the covered patio, covered porch. That'll be in this area. So the roof line for the covered porch will actually fall just, the top of the roof will be just below the windows there, and then it's going to come down, and the actual finished ceiling of the covered patio is going to be just above the windows there, about the black tape line. It'll be relatively close to that. And again, big huge windows out of the back of the master, sliding glass door for entry and exit out of our walkout, big monster triple window in the breakfast nook, big double window down here for our client's office, the 9-foot by 9-foot roll-up overhead door for access to the shop, and a nice little window for the kitchen sink there. So thanks again, guys, for taking the tour of the site with us. And I know I've mentioned it, we're going to do some kind of demos here coming up shortly. I want to do a couple floor assemblies for you to show you the advantage of using the Advantech adhesive when you're using their subfloors. And we're going to kind of walk through a couple of window flashing details, a couple different ways you can do them, and kind of walk you through which ones are easier and which ones actually work better. So again, appreciate your time, and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along from start to finish custom home builds. Have a good night.